Hey everyone, Matthew here, and today I'll be comparing One Piece Unlimited World Red. First, looking at clock speeds, the game normally runs with the Vita's CPU, BUS, and GPU clocked at 333, 222, and 166 MHz respectively. So we're looking at a usual 33% increase in performance, right? Well, the results are much more interesting than that. This is because One Piece Unlimited actually uses a form of buffered VSync, presumably double buffered VSync. As a result, the game can jump down to 15 frames per second whenever it can't hit its 30 FPS target. Maxing out the Vita's hardware can give us a chance to double the frame rate where VSync is normally engaged, but where is this improvement seen in game? Brawls not included, the hub for travel, Transtown, already runs locked at 30 FPS on default settings. This is also the case for traversing the Punk Hazard area. Now let's look at the combat. On default settings, the first and second boss battles see dips whenever the enemy attacks create a lot of alpha effects near the camera, with the second boss battle being the worst offender of the two. With the Vita maxed out, the boss battles fare much better, but the frame rate will still experience drops into the 20s. All other combats hit to 30 FPS whenever you don't use SP skills. On max performance, you'll be hard pressed to find any dips in 30 frames per second, even in Coliseum mode, with the exception of using group skills. Now let's look at cutscenes handled by the in-game engine. This is where you'll see the frame rate drop to 15 frames per second most of the time. On default settings, most character intros have some extent of frame rate drops. Oclockvita completely fixes all these dips. Some of the cutscenes have constant switching between 15 and 30 FPS on default settings. Unfortunately, Oclockvita does not completely fix these dips in action-heavy cutscenes, but does in more casual cutscenes that have these dips. All in all, Oclockvita gives this game a surprising increase in frame rate, but only comes close to locking the game at 30 FPS. Of course, most of these drops occur during cutscenes, so you'll have to judge how important the cutscenes matter to you. That's all I have, so I'll leave the rest of the footage running. I hope this helped you out or that you enjoyed the video. If you'd like, you can follow me on Twitter to get more accurate information about what games I'll be testing in the future. Thanks for watching.
おいルフィ、何？見つかったみてえだな。待て！だったらもっといいことを。